Today I will show you how to make a fishing light using plastic tube from a T8 LED light bulb, an LED strip, and a 12-volt battery source. Let's get started. For the housing of this lamp, I'm using the outer plastic tube of a T8 LED light bulb. This is a 4-feet LED bulb that replaces the traditional 4-feet fluorescent light bulb, and you have to choose one that has plastic cover like this one. There are many of them out there that have glass tube, and glass tube do not work well for this project. But it might work, but glass is very tough material to work on and it's easy to break. It's easier for me to work on plastic. This specific one is made by Untitled and I got it from Lowe's. Here is the model number in case you are interested. You can also use clear plastic PVC tubing. However, it's not available anywhere in the local hardware stores around my area. I tried to look online, but man, it was so expensive. So I decided to go with this T8 LED outer plastic tube. It's cheaper and it has a long and powerful strip of LED light that I can save and use for the other project. For the inside of this tube, I'll be using LED strip light. I cannot use the original LED strip from this tube because it runs on higher voltage. These run on 12-volt DC, so I can use any 12-volt power source to run it. So to power this LED strip, I will run a wire from my homemade 12-volt lithium-ion battery. I made this wire a while back and I'll put a link in the description. To seal this tube, I'll be using the white PVC caps I got from Lowe's. These are cheap and about 50 cents each. I'm going to cap both ends and use super glue to seal it. It'll be watertight. Then I'm going to drill a hole and run my wire through, and that's pretty much it. I want my light to be submersible, so I need to weigh it down so that it will sink underwater. This light is mostly hollow inside, so it will float in water. So I use some steel nails and cut off the heads. Then I insert them into small gaps of the coroplast. They fit in perfectly. To calculate how much weight I need in order to sink it, I use a mathematical formula to calculate the volume of a cylinder. The unit has to be in centimeter and the volume has to be in milliliter. This is because 1 milliliter of water weighs exactly 1 gram. Seawater is a little bit more heavier than fresh water, but the difference is negligible in this case. Then I just need to put in enough nails to make it weigh more than its volume in milliliter. In this case, the light's volume is 152 ml. By weight, it will be 152 grams. So I need to add in my nails until it weighs more than 152 grams, and in this case I got about 200 grams, which will guarantee will sink in any condition. Alright, here we go. It's all watertight, sealed by epoxy super glue. Glue on here and glue on here. Okay. My wire got about 200 or 300 feet of wire, pretty long, and I can drop it down all the way up from the pier. XT60 connector on the other end. Here's my battery. It's a 12-volt battery pack, lithium ion. And there we go. I got my bucket of water and I'm ready to try it. Let's plug it in. Wow, it's quite bright. And moment of truth. There we go, it's sink underwater. This is submersible underwater now. There's no bubble coming up, so it's a good sign. It's beautiful. It's quite bright.